Good morning, everyone. The theme for today's reflection and meditation came from Mariette from our Mystic Monday when she shared how she seems to be embodying the active meaning or import of the words, "Peace I leave with you," that Jesus is reputed to say in the Gospel of John. Those Last Supper discourses in the Gospel of John are a set of passages that, well, you could spend a lifetime really unpacking them all. And this particular phrase comes from a promise that his friends are going to receive the Holy Spirit. And this probably would have been a little bit confusing. What did he mean by that? What does it mean that the Spirit is going to come to remind them of everything that happened? That would be a real mystery to hear if you had no familiarity with that languaging of the gift of Spirit. But in that very passage, he speaks very Trinitarian about the experience of God. There is language around abiding. In the use of the word here is Father. Do we know that it was Father for sure? We don't know for sure, but let's just say the uncreated source or the creator of all. And then you've got a Spirit enlivening, and then you've got him saying that he and the Father will be in you and you in them. And so he does this whole dance of these three concepts of consciousness, these three concepts of divinity that tie together a single unit around the understanding of God, the concept of God. And within that, then, you have this phrase, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you." Our meaning of that word can sometimes, especially because of our background as Europeans, be rather black and white. Peace is oftentimes referred to in the place of uh, not having war, having an absence of violence. And in the wording that most probably Jesus would have been using, it would have been closer to the concept of shalom. And if you look at any of these very powerful words in the um, Hebrew tradition and Aramaic and all of the region of words, you will find that the word is a composite that not only is a multifaceted representation of numerous concepts, but is also used in a wide variety of ways, right? The word shalom is used in many, many different ways. But we have reason to believe that it would have been close to the word shalom or something like that. And the meaning would have been an import like this: to be complete, to be whole. So it goes beyond the notions that come to me when I think of peace, which would be tranquility, inner harmony, outer harmony. It goes beyond that. It goes to these notions of being whole, of being not just aligned with what we might say God's will is, because that's intimately found within, but that we ourselves are that goodwill, that there is a good willing happening within us. And therefore, as a result, we are an instrument of the more Anglican understanding of peace, being a peacemaker, right, within or without. Gandhi said so well that peace is not the absence of violence, it's the presence of justice. So, how do we experience or open ourselves to receive this beautiful promise or covenant or statement of affairs, if you will? Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Think about when a human being, whether they were close to you or not close to you, maybe they were just an instrument of a word of spirit, spoke a word that resulted in an inner peace that was beyond your own understanding. This hits upon a facet of the peace we are speaking of here. And so I invite you today, in walking through your day, to hear those words alive within you, that there actually is a good willing in your direction happening in life. That yes, you are meant to be of goodwill, and that's self realization. You are meant to be an instrument of peace, but that there is a good willing in your direction as well, all for you, all for you. Francis of Assisi said so well in this very short poem on the sacraments, and I think this hits upon the path to discover and find these words alive within ourselves. I once spoke to my friend, an old squirrel, about the sacraments. He got so excited and ran into a hollow in his tree and came back holding some acorns, an owl feather, and a ribbon he had found. And I just smiled and said, "Yes, dear, you understand. Everything imparts God's grace." When we hear that phrase alive within us, we come to a point in our lives when we hear it fully that everything imparts that very message. Every event, every person, everything imparts. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Perhaps just like Francis experienced, nature is the easiest way to touch in on this message, since we human beings are so undependable and so changing in our inner states. We're not always the faithful messenger of the message here, but nature certainly is by essence of its being. So today's meditation will be an evocative, hopefully, experience of nature. So I invite you to close your eyes and notice. Notice the part of you, or connect in with that part of you that knows, peace I leave with you. There is a part of you that is always in this state of peace. And I'm going to very slowly Drop seeds into your silence right now that can conjure up for you sensually, imaginatively, a taste of peace. Let the words fall like rain into the presence you hold for yourself right now. A bird, a lake, a meadow, a blade of grass, a blue sky, a floating cloud, a tree, leaves rustling in the wind, the wind, rain, sunshine bathing the land, a fox, a deer, a bear, two friends laughing, a cup of tea, a person absorbed in a book, a feather dropped on your path, a winding dirt road, daisies, a rose bush, a child doing cartwheels, waves lapping the shore, sand dunes of a desert, snow-capped mountains, an immense ocean, dolphins playing, a whale jumping, someone smiling at you, a hug that allows you to relax, an elderly couple holding hands, a candle burning, an ancient icon, a cobblestone street, a stained glass window, a monastery, seagulls flying on the coast, newly fallen snow, spring flowers, the divine whispering in your ear, peace, I leave with you. Shalom, my peace, I give to you. Shalom, my peace, I give to you. Shalom, my peace, I give to you. And when you are ready, draw your palms together in front of your heart and open your eyes, uttering the prayer, Shalom, Shalom. Have a great day, everyone.